Hey guys, this is Air King. I know in my last video I took you guys through my favorite hangout spots. Now I'm taking you through a couple of my favorite hang spots. So the most important about hang spots is you're gonna want to go to your options, go down to this extra tab, and most private servers have this thing called unlock direction, which I absolutely hate and completely changes GUNZ gameplay. So just a basic example. I mean, I'm sure you all know that your camera is locked while you're tumbling, but now you can tumble and shoot backwards. And that's very important, because when you're hanging in a spot like this... Oh wait, hold on. You have to let go of the hang button, so that way you can turn your character. But then you can slash hold hang. And you're just hanging. Obviously, you have everybody's favorite spot on this map to go hang. Right next to the death zone. So, there aren't like a crazy amount of cool hang spots here on island. Let me see if I can... There we go. But this is a pretty good one. I mean, if you want to get a little closer to the leaf. If you're wearing like a green skin, I mean, I think green or brown, really. I mean, I think you might be able to get away with hanging here. Now, if you're playing on a training room and you're playing with the boys, you best know that you should be hanging here with them. Oh, he's not gonna... Oh, wait, hold on. No. There we go. You know, just hanging with the boys. If you're hanging on island, you really just have to embrace your inner desire to become a tree ornament. Like, if you're playing on a training room on island and you don't have, like, these trees literally lined with people, like, what are you really doing? Like, that's squad goals right there, dude. Like, I wish all my homies were out here hanging with me right now on these trees. Like, honestly, hanging anywhere here on this map, like, here in the center of this map is pretty good. I think if you're hanging anywhere on any of these low rocks, like, oh god, this is gonna be rough, hold on. No! Alright, we're gonna try it again. Let's find the lowest one. The lowest one would be that one. Is there some similar one on the other side? Yeah, kind of. Is this mirrored? It doesn't really look that mirrored. Rock is on the right. Rock is on the right. Yeah, okay. I'm just going insane. Okay, let's get on this rock. There we go. I think it would be better if I was on the other side, but like, I mean, in general, like this, feel really comfortable hanging here. So this is dungeon 2. Honestly, hanging off any of these stalactites, you can go pretty far up, and also you kind of can't wall jump off these things, but your sword will collide with them for the hang, and that'll actually allow you to go all the way up to, well, the maximum climbable ceiling. Because a lot of the wall here doesn't have collision mapping properly, but I guess hang works a little bit differently. Let's try to go low on this guy. Do I go for one more? No! On town, there's a lot of places you can hang on town. A lot of different places that are, you know, unique in their own ways. Like, if you're playing hide and seek or something, obviously you have your typical spots like this where, you know, anyone looking at you from this side. Oh, my leg's hanging out. Let me try fixing that. That's as good as it's gonna get. But yeah, you know, if you're playing hide and seek, anyone coming from the other side, you know, they're not really gonna see me. They're not going out of their way to go like, oh, is there a person up here? You know, or you know, there's all these different textures up here that you can hide behind. You can't hang there. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of. What is this guy doing? You have people who like to hang on the lampposts like that. You know, it's always a fun one. But personally, my favorite is going for this one. Hold on. Gotta time it. There we go. This one. This is my favorite hang on this town. Like, there's... Brother. Trying to think of other spots. I mean, there really aren't that many spots in this. I mean, like, I suppose, like... if I can hit it. Come on. Hanging on these wire towers, these poles, these pylons, whatever you want to call them. Cable tower. Yeah, I mean, other than that, other than like hide and seek, and that like that one over there by the platform, I mean, nothing really crazy. Moving over here to GUNZ 2. Yeah, God, this is so over-designed. Yeah, as you can see, our Victorian art's been replaced by medieval art. There aren't really that many good hang spots on this map, in my opinion. Like, I guess you got these. Come on. I just went straight through it. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Dude, these round poles are terrible, holy crap. Alright. 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 Surely we can do this. No. Oh my god. There's no gap. That's ridiculous. Okay, here. Let's go up the intended route, I guess. Instead of paving our own way here. Is this an actual hard ceiling? Like, will I bump my head? I think I am bumping my head. Yeah. Thought you could hang up on that ledge, but I guess not. I don't know. Chandeliers aren't really that cool. Let's go check the library. Wow, I actually hate this redesign. I don't really have much for Ruin. I have like one hang spot for Ruin. And that's mostly because it's actually like useful. So you just like come here, right under the middle. And if you really need that HP, bam, you're there. Yeah. I mean, otherwise, I suppose if you're with the boys on a training room, you know, you get everybody each on one of these little spokes. whatever you want to call them. These little spiky, little dongly boys. Come on. Yeah, like that.
Let's rock.
I'm not even gonna... I don't have words for this. Okay. Let's see how many tries it's gonna take. Yeah. These things are probably like the only cool hang spots. Like if you that's like the only consistent setup that I know for just like doing the ones that are near the walls. Like I'd be impressed if you are like I need to see a Twitch clip one day of somebody landing on like one of these here in the center of the room and just like dodging 3 fucking shots because the dude's like can't even comprehend what's happening. I need to see that. However, we're all too focused on moving fast and doing damage to look cool. Port doesn't really have that many hang spots. I'm actually, I'm gonna say it right now, I'm skipping over Factory because the only hang spots that really exist on Factory are like for people who just want to use it to take advantage of third person. I mean, you can hang out on these lampposts, you know, hang your sword on the tip, just like that. Only other real place for port. Got these little guys sticking out. That's really it, though. Okay, holy shit. So, I just discovered something. Here, hold on. I gotta turn this on. Hold on. I have to turn this on. Holy shit. I didn't expect this to turn into a tech video. So if you didn't know, when you jump and you try to do an aerial, certain actions too close to the floor, you can't do them. The game just says no, you just can't do it. I didn't know that if you oh god, now I gotta get back in the spot. I didn't know that if you ledge bug here, you are just close enough to the floor that you can't. It just don't work. That's crazy. I was originally coming here to see if you could hang off this thing, but ground is too, if you're on the ground, you're too far away from that thing. If you're on the ledge, you know, you just land before your sword touches the fountain. But, yeah. It's always hanging on this pole. This is always a classic one. Love that one. If you've ever gone underground on Garden, I mean, you'd already know that these lanterns don't have any collision, but since it is a model, we can put our sword on it. These lanterns here are a little bit awkward. You have to hold the hang button, and then you'll start hanging, and then you can do a slash cancel, and obviously preserve the hitbox. So, and that is the only way that I've found. Like, you can't just do it with a regular jump, or just like with regular mechanics. Is from what I've found, the only way to hang on these. So over here on Highhaven, I'm sure all of you guys are familiar with your standard hiding spots of just not falling off the edge. Let me try that one more time. Hanging off the side of the map. Getting as low as you can. I think this is comfortable. as low as I feel comfortable going. But yeah, I mean, obviously, rather than doing it on the side of the map, if you're playing hide and seek or something, you'd go like probably behind one of the buildings so you can go waste their time. I think these are pretty cool. You just hang out there. I mean, like, I don't think you can get into here. Oh, you can stand here. I didn't realize. Huh. I think if you're on a training room, you might get those two idiots that just hang here and just stare at each other through the barrel. They'd probably get slashed up and, you know, not be allowed to have fun because people don't like letting other people have fun on this game. I think normally on like TDM, the HP, these are HP spawns and they spawn in the air. So like, if you're a lazy man, you can just do that. Yo, can you hang on the... Can you stand on the rim? You can't. But you could definitely fucking hang from it. And this is a dome ceiling. Hold on, wait. I need to see this shit. Hold on. It doesn't go as high as I thought it would go. I think it would be funny if you could go out the top there. But obviously, why would you be allowed to? That's having too much fun. As far as battle arena, I mean, you know, me and boys are gonna be touching tips on the poles. Let me see if I can get a little closer to him. There we go. Just like that. Crossing the streams, dude. Stairway? People do hide and seek on this map. So, you know, I'm not really gonna show any hang spots. I'd just like to say that this entire map is just a really good spot to hang. Because, I mean, so many little nooks and crannies to just confuse people and hide in. Right next to the death zone. But I'm not going to give away people's hiding spots. So, yeah. On Dungeon 1, there's plenty of places that, you know, you can really only climb with hang, really. You know, like, there's spots near death pits that you can go hang from. Those torches, I know, they don't have collision, but you can hang from them. But, you know, you can run a whole lap around this map, and I think that there's only one good spot that really, like, cries out to you, like, I need to hang there. I need to whip my sword out and hang there. And it's this fucking thing. Look how, I'm pretty sure the bottom of that thing is a death pit. Like, it touches the death pit, so let's see how far we can go. I think I'm literally... Well, let's try it again. I'm fairly confident if I don't miss, Alright. I think I can go one more time. I think I can go one more time. No, yeah, no. Almost. Yeah, those are all my favorite hang spots on GunZ the Duel. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm gods. Put GunZ the Duel out there in front of people. Share this game with your friends. See, a lot of you guys aren't subscribed. So yeah, please How do I do this? Yeah. Thanks for watching.